I mean, maybe Corn's not the most obvious place to start, but just what he's done out of the bullpen, what's different for him in that role?
Well, I think you can see kind of the mound presence is just a complete 180. I think it's just he was really trying to be calm as a starter to maybe not use as much motion, and but we've seen him throw out of the pen, and he just kind of has that a little bit more edge to him. And we talked about it out there in the huddle. I mean, he affected 3 games this week. I mean, and that's what you hope to have happen when we make that move is that, again, we don't win Tuesday's game without Ty. I'm not saying we don't win Friday's game, but he gets a stop for us, in a situation where we absolutely have to have it. And then today, having to go to him in the 3rd inning, I mean, that's a luxury to have a guy like that that's been a Friday night starter to be able to go to, and for him to be so eager to do it. And also a couple of long sits over there in the dugout where he just kind of came out and kept throwing strikes. So that's a great start for where this thing headed. It allowed our offense to go to work. And the offense, again, just showed up, and it was a little bit of everything.
So you scored a bunch of different ways in
this
one. You probably doing pretty happy with
that. That was what we talked about, too, as a group. Like, it's tough to defend what we do offensively because just when you think that Moyer's going to lay down a bunt first and second, he hits a first pitch changeup out of the park, and we had 2 hit and runs that sparked rallies today from the bottom of the order, Stokes and Fikes, and Fikes laid down a bunt, a sacrifice bunt to get second and third where we end up scoring. I think that was the inning that we scored the 2 runs on the wild pitch, which you got to play extremely hard. I mean, Rhett Stokes is seeking out those moments to have a bang play somewhere and spark the team, and that's you have a bunch of guys like that. So yeah, it's a difficult if you're sitting in the other dugout trying to think of okay, where am I gonna go to get this guy out because they have all the pitches covered and they're selfless. They're gonna take hit by pitch. We took some walks this weekend as well. Real impressed by our lineup.
2 in a row from Fikes out there too. Did he do something to get in the lineup? Is that Worthley needing a little break?
A little bit of all of that, yeah. I think Larry Fikes is elite at receiving the baseball. And so we made that move with Yaz because the one outing he caught from him was one of his better ones. He gets a lot of pitches for Yaz. He's an elite receiver. Jeter's caught a lot. Obviously, we're leaving Jeter in the lineup because he makes us go at the top, but just a little change of pace there. Again, you saw a guy that can hold his own too, offensively. He's hit some balls hard. He executed the offense, like I said, and he works real hard back there for the pitchers.
I guess just maybe how much is this a confidence weekend, but also maybe a little bit of a statement weekend heading into those last 3 or 4 weeks of the season?
Yeah, this group's always had confidence. I think this was a chance to make a statement weekend where, we went down to Auburn and that was our first moment, right? We won Friday night. We didn't finish that weekend off. We knew we kind of missed an opportunity at Oregon on Sunday, but it was a hard-fought week. It was 1-3. We knew it was really, really fine line. So we never lost confidence. We've always had a lot of confidence, but it was good to answer the bell this week in a 4-0 week after going 1-3 when we really needed to have it.
You said answering the bell. I mean, just getting those thrilling wins on Friday and Saturday. What does that say about you guys just showing up today like you did?
Yeah, it's just, you have to have a group of guys that are just very, very sold out to what, we're trying to do as a program and a culture. They hold each other to the highest standard, and, it's just uncommon what this group has done from that standpoint. And, a lot of people like to talk about it. We talk about toughness and togetherness and all those things. I think 99% of the country talks about the similar, scenarios, but we've kind of taken that up a level this year, I think, just in terms of the belief and the toughness that these guys embrace. They don't just say it. It's like something that's deep inside of them.
It seems like you found something.
Yeah, just anything I could do for the team to get the win, and I think we kind of made a statement right there, and it was fun to do. I'm comfortable with anybody coming out of the bullpen. I mean, 1 through 9, we're going to hit the ball, and with guys coming off the bench, they're going to hit the ball. So it's a really comfortable team to be a part of.
Are you able to amp up your velocity a little bit in the pen?
I think just adrenaline coming out of the pen. There's a lot more, especially. And I mean, it's a warm day too, and that's not what I'm worried about. I'm just worried about getting outs and letting the defense do their job.
What was working for you today?
Command. And having Larry, Trey Fikes behind the dish. He's real good. He's been good this whole time. It's just he hasn't really gotten an opportunity, and he kind of showed it this weekend.
I guess just what does it say about this team? After a 1-3 week, you guys bounce back with a big Tuesday win and then really a statement this weekend?
I think it just says a lot about our team. I think like 1 through 42, over how many guys we have on the team, everybody's going to come out there and give it their all, and we're all in for the same prize.
Do you feed off this crowd?
I mean, yeah, it definitely helps. I mean, you look back at the Big Ten tournament, and I think everything helps, and we love everybody here. It's definitely a feel of a regional for sure, and it's really exciting to see.
You said statement. Did you feel like you guys made a statement this week?
I think that was a pretty big statement for us, but I mean, nothing short of what we're going to complete for the rest of the season for sure.
Even in the statement, it's 2 Red Bull wins. Like, that's very unheard of against a top 25 team. What does it say about your offense?
Just how relentless they really are. Like I said, like 1 through 9, they're going to come out there, and we're going to have guys come off the bench that are going to do just as good. So it's just really comfortable as a pitcher to have them coming up the next half inning.
Thanks, Todd.
Of course. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Good, right?
Yeah, good.
Just making sure I wasn't right.
What's up, guys?
How fun was this one today?
A lot of fun. You know, obviously the crowd is a big part of it too, and we're thankful for all the Husker fans that came out this weekend and definitely helped us out. So
You showed a little power too on that one to right. Did you feel like you had enough on that?
yeah, no, I just got the pitch that I was looking for and did damage with it. Any way I can help my team, I'm gonna do that.
Is that a pretty good example of kind of what this offense is capable of 1 through 9 today?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're preaching 1 through 9. That's a big thing for us as an offense, and we just believe that everyone can have good ABs. So, whether it's 9-hole, Larry Fikes had a great day today. He had a sack bunt. He had a couple hits. He had that hit last night too. We're finding ways to give people success and keep going.
I guess just how much of a maybe statement is this, or just really a bounce back impressive week? 4 wins and 2 run rules.
Yeah, I mean, we know what we've been, and as a team, we know what we're capable of, and I think we just showed it this weekend, and we're going to continue to show it throughout the year.
Ty's kind of just an energetic guy on the mound. How has that juice just kind of lifted you guys at the plate, you feel?
Definitely. We love the pitcher momentum that they can grab, and we just try and take advantage of that as an offense, to make those innings worth it, those fast innings, because he's working his butt off out there. So.
You probably had a sense of what it was like to play here, but what does this weekend do just to kind of open your eyes as to what this can do for you guys?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, like I said, Husker fans are amazing, and it makes us excited for playoffs and obviously playing the Big Ten tournament at Charles Schwab, but hopefully hosting a regional here too. That'd be pretty electric.
Thanks.
Yep.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you, guys.
Drew, did you come to a lot of Husker games growing up? Like, were you part of crowds like this?
Never a crowd like this, but definitely came to all Husker sporting events growing up. Definitely.
So you have a sense of like when a team gets going and fans get behind it, what that's like. Like, do you guys feel like that happened this weekend?
Yeah, definitely. It was great. It said over 21,000 people for all 3 games, which is amazing. We get behind the fans and they get behind us, so it's awesome.
I guess just what's working well for you at the plate? Just Monster Day yesterday, Grand Slam today. Just how are you seeing the ball, and just how exciting is it to really contribute offensively?
Yeah, it's awesome. Just the coaches giving us all the trust, putting the trust in us, and giving us the scouting report to just go out, play free, and it's just my teammates getting on in front of me just to be able to hit that grand slam was awesome.
With veterans like Dylan and Case on the team, you being a freshman, how has them just really helped your approach to take that to the plate?
It's awesome. Them and then Overbeek, they're 3 of the biggest leaders. I look up to them so much. Yeah, on baseball and off the field, they're 3 great guys to look up to.
Do you feel like this was maybe kind of a statement weekend for you guys after coming off of a 1-3 week? You have 4 wins this week and 2 run rules.
Yeah, I feel like it was definitely just going out there, and that was just us, just going out there playing together. When we play together, great things happen.
I think Coach Bolton said maybe you slowed your swing down a little bit recently. Is that something you kind of worked through in the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, just not trying to swing so hard and just trust myself and just do my thing.
What was that pitch you hit out?
Fastball.
Yep. Please wait at the top of section 1.